Okay, here's the evidence from the sludge audit, and I want to make a plea for sludge audits as one tool towards sludge reduction, which means just cataloging the magnitude of sludge, either in a formal way, in, let's say, Brazil or Ottawa, or in a less formal way over a 3-week period within a representative group. In the United States, that 11 billion hours has been pretty steady over time. The Paperwork Reduction Act requires an annual sludge audit. Next. And you can see here some fine-grained numbers that try to specify the paperwork, at least burden, on an agency-by-agency basis. And I can tell you that in the recent period, some agencies have gone real granular with respect to the numbers you're seeing, so that the Department of Labor, I'm just going to call that as an example, imposes 144 million annual hours. It's possible to find out what is contributing to that. What are the ingredients that contribute to that? And once you know, then you can say, e.g., and here's one strategy, reduce by a significant amount in the next 6 months. Here's another, reduce by 10% in the next 6 months. Here's another, reduce by 10 million in the next 6 months. Next. Okay, so sludge we're defining as friction stemming from paperwork and associated burdens. It can be seen as a subset of transaction costs. Its relationship to nudge is a little contested, and this is going to be an effort to make sludge and nudge friendly concepts to one another. Next. Where what we're talking about is not helpful make it easy nudges like airport maps and automatic enrollment. That's a make it easy nudge. That's great. It's not like a deliberation promoting nudge saying, are you sure you want to? Or a cooling off period before you buy a really long and heavy encyclopedia? Or are you sure you want to before you delete everything associated with your ex-romantic partner? Maybe you're going to be friends after, you don't want to delete everything. Maybe the pictures will be good memories, so maybe are you sure we want to? And that's not what we're talking about, nor are we talking about harmful make it easy nudges like dark patterns, automatic enrollment in terrible programs. What we're talking about is high friction is add a sense of harmful. It's the bottom right, form filling nightmares, long waiting times for visas or driver's licenses. I'm expecting that each of you in your personal life can recall an example of terribleness in that fourth category. Next. Okay, some administrative burdens are defended and plausibly defended. And all I want to draw attention to on this slide is program integrity, where you might have sludge as a way of making sure that people who are seeking a benefit are entitled to it. That's fair. And there's a trade-off between the magnitude of constraint on people to ensure program integrity and the deprivation of people. Next. I think we're going to just end with this slide with your indulgence and say, here are some things that should be done. First, we need to focus on the existing stock of sludge. And second, we need to focus on the flow of new sludge, which tends to be added to systems every year. For the stock of existing sludge, we need an effort to reduce that follows a sludge audit that could be vague, significant reductions in 2022. And I'm making a plea that all of us try to do that. Or it can be specific, eliminate at least 3 million hours in 2022. Or it can be specific by saying these forms have to be turned from quarterly to annual, or from paper to electronic, or from 5 pages to 1 page. And that can be done as a way that is, ancillary to the vague standard. You can be really specific by saying there's going to be pre-population of forms, annual rather than quarterly, as noted, and electronic rather than paperwork. We can also see things that reduce the flow of new sludge by saying in every case, are the benefits of the magnitude of the sludge we're imposing justifying the costs or not? What the customer service executive order does basically is what you're seeing on the slide, a wide range of efforts to reduce sludge. I think I'll end now, no more slides for you, by saying that there's a fair question for humanity that has a sentimental quality. Let me ask it, notwithstanding its sentimental quality, which is, what is the one thing that human beings are most blessed to have? What is most precious for us? And while before COVID, there were a lot of candidate answers, and there still are, of course, I nominate one of the candidates, and it is a four-letter word, especially for those of us who've lost people we really care about. And the four-letter word is time. Let's find, shall we, ways to give citizens of our country and other countries more of that. Thanks.